Ladies, gentlemen, everything in between, hello, welcome to the channel. If you're wondering why for the last 4 videos I've been in the same clothes, it's because I've been filming these back to back. So enjoy this video. I'm going to be probably a bit wanky, more than I usually am, because I'm a bit tired. Anyways, today we've got top 10 places to visit in Scotland. Now, you guys know I'm a travel junkie. You guys know I've been to London and surrounding areas. I never, unfortunately, made it up north of England or even close towards the border of Scotland. Next time I come back, though, for sure I want to go. I want to go to all the countries, including Wales, Ireland, the Republic of Ireland, and Northern Ireland. They're separate countries, Favour. Remember that. You know, I want to go to the entire United Kingdom and obviously venture out throughout the rest of Europe. But before I can do that, obviously I need to see what is available, what is the touristy places to go, what I would be interested in. For sure I want to see the Highlands, the mountains, the freaking, y'all have, what do you call them? Untamed goats and stuff. Untamed sheep. That is cool. I can't even fathom that because they're all over here in ranches and stuff. But anyways, enough talking. Let's get into the video. Subscribe if you're new here, like the video, do all that, and leave some suggestions down below for what you want to see. I'm down to do it. So, let's begin. Scotland and their kilts. It's gonna be very scenic. I know that. Castles everywhere too. San Francisco, other side of the world.
At first glance, the Scottish landscape is harsh. Foreboding fortresses atop hills and cliffs, the desolate moors.
My God. Sorry to interrupt you, lady, but look at that view. The sky is literally touching the water. The sky is reflecting onto the water. Gorgeous. And I keep thinking that Scotland is just a bunch of highlands and forest. No, you'll have cities, and clearly you have those big bridges too, to connect the different islands to each other, I guess. Scotland is more than just a plain old island.
Foreboding fortresses atop hills and cliffs, the desolate moors. But
Desolate
spend some time
moors.
here, and you'll quickly realize Scotland has its own unique beauty. Breathtaking highlands just made for hiking and strolling, craggy coastlines, monuments that are proud reminders of long ago battles.
The Harry Potter famous thingamajig. But one thing I also really appreciate about just, I guess, Scotland obviously, but Europe in general, is all the different architecture. Like, there's nothing like it that you can find here in America. No matter where you go, we can have some little cities that are like Slovov, I believe it's called, that's like inspired by European countries, but from Amsterdam, which I've been, to Brussels, which I've been, to London, which I've been, you're never going to see the same styling of buildings as you would here. It's very different, there's just more in Europe, which I love. I love Europe.
And blue lakes, just made for fishing. Scotland is a land of legends and romance, from Robert the Bruce and Macbeth, to lake monsters and the tragic Mary, Queen of Scots.
Tragic Mary, Queen of Scots. Now, just from Alice in Wonderland, I know that that's a Queen of Hearts Favour. Whatever. I'm pretty sure they're related, but they're bad, basically. They're bad people.
Here's a look at the best places to visit in Scotland.
Wild horses and sheep and lambs.
Number 10. Orkney.
Orkney. It's an island.
70 islands, including 20 that are inhabited.
Where's the guardrails? People just walking on the edge like you don't got a whole cliff right here. Y'all are built different over there. Y'all are built different. No. I went for was it my birthday? No, it was just a summer trip this year. I went parasailing. After 15 seconds of being up there, I was over it. So for you just to be walking on the edge of a cliff, you're bionic. You're God-given. Like, I can't fathom. That's insane.
Make up the Orkney Islands, an archipelago off the north coast of Scotland.
It's scary.
It has some of the best preserved and oldest Neolithic sites in Europe. The prehistoric Ring of Brodgar, a circle of stone formations used in rituals, is a must-see. The islands are a good place to see seals and puffins, as well as a variety of local art in galleries and museums. The capital, Kirkwall, is the largest town in the islands.
So it's like a seaport kind. I guess the entire country is a seaport, technically. Little shops. Whenever I come, I think I'm going to be the most interested again in the scenery and also the architecture. And probably the history as well. Because again, I believe Scotland is just as old, if not older, than England, right? Like, how did that even build itself?
Number 9.
Erosion?
Glasgow.
Now, okay, the English people are always trying to correct me with the way I speak, so I'm not talking to y'all right now. But the Scottish people, do you say Glasgow or Glasgow? Let me know. Or Moscow. Moscow? You know? Moscow? No. Moscow. Right? Glasgow. Let me know. Glasgow.
Now the largest city
Glasgow.
in Scotland, Glasgow dates back to prehistoric times. The largest seaport in Britain.
But boy, look how modernized it's become, though.
Now the largest city in Scotland, Glasgow dates back to prehistoric times. The largest seaport in Britain. It was once an important hub for shipbuilding and trade with North America.
Hey!
You'll find historic medieval buildings
Gang,
such
gang.
as the Glasgow Cathedral and the Old Antonine Wall, a shopaholic's paradise with more than 1,500 stores to tempt your pocketbook.
Bitch, you're gonna find nothing in there. It's empty, my pocketbook. But look, it kind of reminds me of the Opera House in Sydney, Australia. Interesting.
And a variety of sporting events.
Very
The
pretty.
city also offers excellent parks and museums, and easy access to the Scottish Highlands and...
Sorry to keep interrupting here, but why'd they have to include that part? Did y'all see the dude drop whatever that was?
pocketbook, and a variety of sporting events. The city also offers excellent parks and museums, and easy access to the Scottish Highlands and Islands.
Oh. Now that is a shopping spree. That is not only just shops, you get a view, you get an experience when you go shopping in Scotland. Look at this walkway. My God, look at the buildings, the architecture. That's an experience in itself, even if you don't buy anything, wherever this is. My God. It would be so overwhelming just to see the beauty. I can't wait. One day. I gotta finish nursing school first. That's the one thing, though, that I'm afraid of. Because look how... This grandma is dripping. Like, to react right now... Excuse me. I was trying to show you my shorts, but I'm busted all the time. But crusty and dusty. And y'all are always in some business casual just to go... I don't even know what. To pick up the mail, you gotta put on a suit. It's annoying. Frustrating. Because I don't measure up. Now, I know the population over in Police Museum. Interesting. Anyways... I know that the population over in England is a lot of Middle East, not Middle Eastern, but Indian maybe, or what's the politically correct way? I don't know, but you know what I'm trying to say. What's the population like in Scotland? Because I would have met, I mean, maybe ignorant to say, but I would think everybody there is white. Let me know. How are your classrooms looking? How are your jobs looking? What's the population difference? Would I feel uncomfortable if I were to go to Scotland? Would I be the only black person in the entire room? Is the question. Because that's how it is sometimes here, so it would be nice to prepare for that before I come. Do y'all drive on the opposite side of the road too? What is this? Okay, that was probably some philosopher, like Isaac Newton or something. Interesting. Because you know, the scientific people were always from England or Scotland or the UK. Always. Pretty. Is that like a library?
Number 8. Eilean Donnan.
Eilean Donnan.
Located at the point where 3 lochs meet, Eilean Donnan in Scotland is truly blessed when it comes to its spectacular setting. While the original castle is thought to have been built on the small island sometime in the 13th century,
Ooh.
the current romanticized and reimagined reincarnation only dates to the 20th century.
I'm thinking, first of all, who built this? How did they build this? how do they build that bridge? Because you know, back in the day, they didn't have the tools that we have now. So, and a lot of these places are very, very old. So shout outs to the ancestors and stuff.
Although its crumbling gray walls and undistinguished features may not look quite as impressive as many other castles,
Whatever, that's
it is its
impressive.
gorgeous surroundings that really set it apart. Having featured in countless films and television shows over the decades, Eilean Donan is certainly one of the most famous and recognizable castles in the whole of Europe.
Okay, cool. I'm thinking, like, I was looking at the bridge. How old do you think concrete is? Like, how did they get all these rocks to stick together? Like, how old is concrete then? You can just walk in it? Scotland is a dream, man. Like, for real. I would just be overwhelmed alone with the freaking castle. But no, look out the castle window. You see literally God's butt cheek going up into the sky. Like, look at that scenery. Oh my god. Just gorgeous. The water reflection. Oh my god. Why'd they have to defame it with modernized technology? Put, like, I hope those are lanterns and not stupid LED lights. Way to ruin the castle, humans.
Number 7. St. Andrews.
This is all on the same little island off the coast, so, like, is the main country then really just grasslands? Like, why would y'all build up and manufacture just on an island? I feel like there should be more.
Although St. Andrews is most well known for being the location of the third oldest university in the English-speaking world, the town is an attraction in itself, with historic sites dotted throughout its streets. On the coast, there's the spectacular cliff-top ruins of 13th century St. Andrews Castle, complete with dungeons and secret passageways.
What? Ooh, look at the Starbucks. That's funny. I like how basically all of Europe, but I guess specifically now Scotland, you can see the history and oldness, but also you got like little things like that. Starbucks coffee underneath a freaking castle. That's funny. But going back to St. Andrew and his dungeons, polygamy. Not polygamy, but what's it called? BDSM.
13th century St. Andrews Castle, complete with dungeons and secret passageways. Elsewhere, there's the now ruined 12th century cathedral,
Now ruined? So ruins to me is like it's destroyed. So you can't visit this place that she's about to talk about.
Elsewhere, there's the now ruined 12th century cathedral, the largest church ever built in Scotland.
That's impressive. You got a whole garage in the side of a stone. Ay, ay, ay. Castles. It's kind of annoying, because I know y'all aren't appreciating, like, you just live here right next to a castle. Like, it's nothing. Like, that is, like, appreciate your home, because this is, like, insane to me. Like, you can literally just walk outside and see this kind of stuff. You know how lucky you are? It's gorgeous. Oh, it's a graveyard. Aw, but now I feel bad, because, like, all these people just walking around. These are whole Vikings who, their entire life was, like, just crazy hecticness, and they're trying to rest now that they're dead. And now they got somebody reading their autobiography. Right on the coast? Beaches, too? What don't y'all have? Donald Trump. Looking. That's again what I mean by y'all are just built different, though. Because how are you just walking on the edge like you couldn't fall to your death here, fall there? Like, nobody's just worried about their life. It's that Celtic blood in you. Or Scottish blood. It's gorgeous.
Number 6. Loch Lomond and the Trossachs.
Loch Lomond and the Trossachs.
Whether it is the tranquil waters of Loch Lomond.
Excuse you, ma'am. I'm gonna need to interrupt you real quick. How the heck did they get up there? Scott, okay. So the Highlands aren't for people who are afraid of heights, clearly. So I don't think I'll be able to go to the Highlands anymore. That's why they're called the Highlands, because they're high. Touching the sky, I don't want to. I just want to see it, you know? Like, that's so scary to me. Even just looking at it through a screen. Now imagine actually being up there with the wind, the birds flying, random sheep. Maybe I'm a city girl.
Or the forest-filled realms of the Trossachs. This national park is a magical experience just waiting to be discovered. The lake contains more than 30 islands.
Can y'all see the northern lights? I'm gonna go back a little bit, but can you see the northern lights?
Experience just waiting to be discovered. The lake contains more than 30 islands, including the largest freshwater island in the British Isles.
Fresh water.
In 2002, it was combined with Trossachs, a small woodland glen, to make the Loch Lomond and Trossachs National Park. Outdoor activities abound, beginning with fishing, golf, and easy walks, and ending with camping, bicycling, and climbing.
Psycho lady just said easy walks. Did you not see that? That's like the home of Olympus. She's talking about easy walks. Anyways, I'm going to end the video there. Y'all let me know if you want a part 2. Let's get this video to 400 likes. Let's see if y'all can do that. And I'll do another part. So yeah, more Scottish videos, let me know.